Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my art channel. I bought some blown glass ornaments from Amazon last fall, and I did some pearl pours over top of them, and I loved them. And I almost forgot. Valentine's Day is just like less than a week away, and I almost forgot that I had these little glass hearts to paint on. So I'm glad I remembered in time. So I'm going to be doing pearl pours over top of this, and because it's the season of pink, I'm going with a pink and purple theme. Of course, I love my pinks and purples. This is quinacridone permanent magenta from Golden. And this one is a new color for me. I haven't used it before. It's called Permanent Brown Matter. And it's from Atelier. I have no idea if it's going to pearl or not. Some brands work and some brands don't. They do need to be very highly pigmented. And I think this is it says this is a series 2 paint. So I'm hopeful. We will see. It's a very, what do I want to call it? It's a very red brown color. So I'm thinking we're sticking with the same theme there. And then I have some Golden's Fluid Acrylics Dioxazine Purple. And I have some Amsterdam Lamp Black. I think black and white might be really pretty. I have 4 colors and I have 5 little hearts to paint. So I'm going to put my pearl mix on one at a time. And whichever one is my favorite of these 4, I'll do a second one in that color. I'm actually thinking it might be the black, but we will see. My pearl mix is Artist Loft Soft Body White and DecoArt Satin Enamels White also, and mixed 3 parts with my pouring medium and then thinned down to a very thin consistency. And it has thickened up on me a little bit. It's leaving a little mound, so we're gonna add a little water before we go any further. All of these are leftover paints, and I've been very careful not to put any air bubbles in my colors, but I find it helps actually for your pearl mix to be freshly mixed, because every time those air bubbles rise through this very thin consistency paint, it brings up this pearl through this color. So you end up with more pearls if your pearl mix is freshly mixed up and churned. That needs just a tiny little bit more water. I want no trace at all, and I want it to only indent when it hits the surface. So let's go just a little bit more and see how we do. There we go. It's not mounding at all. Whereas the colors that I'm putting over do have a little bit of a mound. I hope you can see that. I'm at a different camera angle than I normally do. They leave what I call a disappearing mound. It doesn't mound on itself, it just melts again right away, but it does make a little tiny bit of a stack. So all of my other colors are to that consistency. And rather than pouring on these, I have them on some florist foam and some skewers, and I don't need to worry about any other kind of setup with this because it comes to a point, it's pretty stable. It's not going to tilt any weird way. It's going to stay exactly the way it's supposed to. And I'm just gonna take these off one at a time and dip them into my pearl mix. I just wanna make sure that I get paint in these little corners here. I don't want any blank spots. So I'm gonna dip it, put it on the stick and let it drain down, and then I'll pour the color on it. And let's start with the one that's closest to you. I also should mention that I washed my hands and the ornaments in some isopropyl alcohol. Oop, that's gonna be slippery. I didn't think about that. Just to get off the, just to get off any oils that are on your fingers or from the packing materials. We don't want anything resisting the paint. This is going to drip in a very interesting way, isn't it? How's my pearl mix? Maybe I will pour over top of it. I think that's gonna be the only way to do it. Okay, We learn as we go, right? All right, we're gonna start with hot pink because I think this is gonna be fantastic. And I'm just gonna pour right along that seam. Go over it a couple of times. I'm okay if there's some white negative space. In fact, I'm kind of hoping for it. Okay. That's looking cool right here on the thing. Look at that. That's pretty. Ooh, could I pour over top of this on a canvas somehow? Ah, why do I never stop having ideas? That's cool though. I love that. That'd make a fascinating pattern. I should be seeing pearls. Okay, I see one. Where are my pearls at? That is not doing what I want. Okay.
They call me sassy when I'm strolling down the street. They call me classy when I'm serving just the best. I can be deadly when I find somebody lovely. And now I'm ready like a kitty in a dress. Don't call me mean, I just want someone to love me. Someone to lick my wounds and kiss my aching body. My desperation knows no termination, baby. Now would you love me if I was somebody else? Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. Cause if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. I would swing it to the beat, I'd be a mover. And everyone be jealous of my touch. I just wanna be the one that makes you true. No, I'd be a super duper cool, not a smoother little puss. Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. Cause if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. Now don't call me mean, I just want someone to love me, someone to lick my wounds and kiss my aching body. My desperation knows no termination, baby. Now would you love me if I was somebody else? Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. Cause if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. Wish I had a tail. Wish I had a tail. Cause if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail. If I had a tail. Yeah, if I did then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you.
I went out and tried to cut a pine tree down. Fell through the ground like Alice. Oh, what a sound. This must be a nest. I got rocks and sticks against my chest. I'm Alice, dear queen of hearts. I'ma grow you white roses so you can learn to be kind. Tell King of Hearts to arm all his forces so you can learn to be kind. Oh, what a start. Inside out and upside down. No stress, I'ma clean up this mess like Alice. First hand me scissors, then bring out the heavy artillery. Oh, justice is my middle name. I'm Alice. So you can learn to be kind. I'm Alice, dear queen of hearts. I'ma grow you white roses so you can learn to be kind. Tell King of Hearts to arm all his forces so you can learn to be kind. And the horizon silver line.
I love this. This has turned out even better than I had imagined. Look at these, they're so cool. And this is the perfect case of, changing one thing at a time in order to troubleshoot and figure out why I wasn't getting the reaction I wanted. So I changed up my recipe a little bit. I used just the satin enamels, still got no pearls. I changed the consistency of my pour over color, still got no pearls, which tells me that the likely culprit is the brand. So the pink and the purple were both golden fluid acrylics and they did not want to pearl. But the black pearled amazingly. I didn't try the rose madder. I thought it would make a better, since it was working so well on the others using the the pink or purple and then covering it with white and then the black. Oh, it turned out so good. I thought, let's just give that permanent brown madder its own background color. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my God. I'm gonna turn these into chunky necklace pendants. They're very light. So I think with a coat of resin on this, these are gonna be gorgeous little necklaces. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And give me a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and go mix up some paints and be fearless.